Unfortunately, we had to get rid of this one. We're gonna get a fantastic wine and coffee bar on this side. Instead of using regular drywall, the cabinetry again is well built. So I think we're gonna be carrying the floor tile into the shower to, all right, it's a little scary in here, so stay with me. It's gonna take a bit of work, for sure. Welcome back to the DTC Concepts YouTube channel. I am Dan. I'm standing in a brand new project. I can't wait to tell you about it, but first, if you could smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let me know what I'm doing wrong in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it. So, we are here at Studio City Sanctuary. This project is a bit different from what we normally do. Usually, we are everything from beginning to end, design, build, and in between. This project was referred to us, and the couple has a longtime decorator that they have worked with. So we are really doing a white glove construction service using all of our people. We're procuring everything, and we are giving our design input on the project. However, final decision will be made by their decorator, but it's a new thing for me, and it actually has been nice to collaborate. It definitely takes a little bit of the design pressure off, but let me walk you through this project and we can kind of tell you what we're doing. I'm standing in the kitchen. The original footprint does work, but it's not great. So we have done some delicate demo in here. We've taken off the tile backsplash. We're keeping what is working, which is the beautiful marble countertops back there. Unfortunately, we had to get rid of this one. We are going to extend the island. We're going to tie into what is here. We're gonna be closing off our doorway, and we're gonna get a fantastic wine and coffee bar on this side. Working in this space with their decorator, I'm definitely helping manage how things will be organized and what's going to be done, and then the decorator is going to be taking some lead on tile selections, and I'm trying to push for him to let me put in some additional sconce lighting over here, some window treatments, really warming this space up. But overall, the kitchen is in great shape. We've got a Wolf cooktop range. We are gonna be putting in new double ovens. That's an older oven microwave combo. So really just sort of bringing this kitchen to life. It is well built. It's nice inset cabinetry. So we don't wanna get rid of all of it. So really a smart demo. Last major call out in here will be refinishing this really cute little Eden nook that we have. So you might be wondering, why am I closing off this doorway? Well, this is going to be an office. This was listed as the dining room, which is why you had some opening, but like most people, they work from home, and so we opened up everything here because we wanted to insulate it all. We found there was some insulation, but I guess when they were building it, they ran out. So we're gonna add this in, and instead of using regular drywall, we're gonna just soak it in QuietRock. And when you've got a single story home and you've got children, QuietRock is definitely not an isolated sound studio, but it does really help that noise from traveling through the space. So this is going to be a lot quieter, and then we will be shrinking this doorway and just providing a standard opening door after we move that electric over here, and hopefully this will be quiet enough for them to work in. Walking out this way is the living space, and kind of behind this sheer wall is where all of the bedrooms are. So again, we ripped off the regular drywall here. We're gonna run this with QuietRock, and our client would like to be able to close this off for when they're entertaining late at night and the children are sleeping. So we're gonna put a swinging door in here as well. In the back, it's gonna be just doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. This is all going away, and we're gonna have dual stackable washer dryers back here. The laundry room is on the other side of the house, and all of the bedrooms are back here, so it makes more sense to do it here. Luckily, this is a raised foundation, so our plumbers are gonna be able to scoot their way all the way over to this side of the house. Walking back, you can see more drywall is gone. Fantastic that it is insulated. We are gonna QuietRock this. This is the primary bedroom suite, and it's a nice size. I'm pushing for some sconce lighting. As you know, I am a lighting crazy person because this is just showing me my Botox, where if you've got that nice face level mood light, you don't get it. So for sure QuietRock, maybe sconce lighting. Walking back this way, we've got a poorly lit primary bathroom. You know, this isn't brand new. I did not want to get rid of it. They did not want to get rid of it, which is something that I love. I think in LA, as I'm sure in other places in the country, you walk into these homes and everything is just a repeat of what you've seen the last 6 months on Instagram. This space had beautiful counters. The cabinetry, again, is well built. So we took down the massive mirrors. We're gonna be putting in new mirrors. The decorator is working on some really pretty oak trim stuff. And then we kept the sconce J boxes. We're gonna be putting in new lighting there. So this is the her side with vanity and makeup section. This is the his side, same thing, left the lighting. We have a built-in tub with marble on top as well. It's beautiful. There was really no need to get rid of it. Waterworks faucets, like, we just wanted to keep as much as we could. We've ripped out what was a very squared off drywall around that beam. We're gonna wrap it on an angle, give it a little more character, and hopefully they let me hang some pretty lighting there. Shower. The decorator would like us to frame this up, which I don't necessarily disagree with. The shower is not huge, but if we build up both sides, we can do a niche here and a niche here. You get a lot of storage space. You've got a little bench in the corner, and it does the trick. So we're gonna get a new shower system in here, but luckily, none of this is too difficult to do because all of the plumbing is already in this space. So that tile will be decided, new flooring will go in, and this bathroom, I think, will go from feeling very early 2000s to feeling very fresh while keeping a lot of its charm, which I love. So excited to show you that when it's finished. In this shower, you've got everything lined up right here. Visually, it is nice. Functionally, it's not great. We're gonna move the on-off valve over to this wall so you can open the shower door, turn it on before getting in and having cold water hit you. On this side, we're still gonna keep a transfer valve, so if they want to switch it to their handheld, they don't have to turn around, but it just sort of makes sense to have that access point and just turn that water on and off right when you're getting in or out. Our sconce lighting, it's great that we've got wiring there. They are too high. So we have two options. Either we find something that drops down or we move these down, which shouldn't be too difficult because they just should be inside of a 2x4 section. Usually you're gonna want that light to hit, depending on how tall you are, center it somewhere 26 to 32, maybe 24 if you're 5'7", but this for just about anybody is too high, so we're gonna drop that down. It looks a lot prettier on the face. All right, here is our guest suite. This space has been a couple of different things in the life of this home. Originally, that section, which is wide open, was a separate room. It used to be a powder room. It got reconfigured and it became part of this room. Interestingly enough, we're gonna be making it a bathroom again. So I did some Tetris work on the floor plan, and while it will be small, we will get a small closet here. So if you're looking at me, you'd open up that closet door, get your really nice outfit. Here, you're gonna have another door. It'll open this way. You're gonna walk in, and now you're standing in the bathroom. So I've allotted for a 36-inch vanity here with dual sconces. We've got a window that already existed, which is fantastic for natural light. And then on this side, right here, we've got shower. It'll be small. You're looking at about 3 feet by 3 feet, but for a guest, it's fantastic. Like, they have their own ensuite. So I think we're gonna be carrying the floor tile into the shower to, you know, make everything appear bigger, and then do slabs from floor to ceiling, minimal grout lines. You'll see all the pretty veining. It's gonna be great. And then in between where the closet wall right here, in the shower wall right here, you're gonna have a toilet. And so the thought process with this layout is when you walk in, you look at the vanity, you look at the shower, you don't look at the toilet. So think it's gonna be great. I guess time will tell. This section is going to be bedroom side. So this door is actually gonna get reused elsewhere. We're gonna be putting in a pocket door there, and reason for that is nice queen size bed here, large chests of drawers on either side, almost acting as a dresser for the guests. I crafted up kind of two different looks and feel for this space, some using more traditional molding, some using some really fun wallpaper. I just wanted to kind of kick off and generate some ideas of how this room could take shape. I included a really beautiful bed from West Elm. I included some really pretty nightstands from Anthropologie. I do love custom, but sometimes budget is what budget is, and these stores can give you a very beautiful, unique room without feeling like it's big box. Of course, in the rendering, I threw in a new rug from Jeremiah Brent's collection, which obsessed with. So hopefully we can use that to sort of craft what this room will be. But it would be a guest room that I would stay in. All right, it's a little scary in here, so stay with me. This is the garage. It is going to be a garage and a little workout zone. It's gonna take a bit of work, for sure. We're gonna start with new garage door. We are gonna take all of this out. We're gonna take the center track out. We're gonna take these rails out, and what we're doing is something that's triple insulated. It's gonna be extremely quiet, and then instead of having this track down the center, we're actually going to have a side mount, and so you don't have that eyesore, especially when you're working out. And so when you're working out on this side, you don't feel like you've got this right above you. It's gonna be lifted up further to the ceiling. You're gonna be super well insulated, and we're gonna do some nice recessed lighting. As you know, I do not like recessed lightings in homes. In garages, I'm all for it. I do have them in my own house, so if anybody comes to my house and yells at me about my lights, I'm okay with them in the garage. So after that, we've got flooring. We're gonna need to get it redone. This is all gonna have to be ripped up, the cracks fixed, and then we're going to lay down a new speckled epoxy that will grip any pads they put down on the gym nicely. So this will be a lot better once it's done. So give us a like, give us a subscribe. If you're curious about the collaboration, let me know in the comments below. Stick with us. This is gonna be an interesting process. It's new for me. I'm enjoying it so far, but hopefully this home comes together how both the decorator and the designer want it to look.